Good evening and welcome to our Covenant Healthcare sponsored pregame show here on BCTV. Jeff Doad and Mike Wasdala along with you. The ever-changing wide world of sports continues tonight, Mike, with a little hockey.
Well, Jeff, we haven't done a hockey game in a long time. If you go back, Morley Fraser gave us a call many, many years ago, and the Wolves had a pink-out game here at the Bay County Civic Ice Arena, and we obliged and came up and had a lot of fun. So that's the last time we did a hockey game, but we're going to have a great time tonight, and two very good hockey teams here in the Bay County area.
You have the Bay City Wolves and the Bay Area Thunder as the two teams that are going at it. Mike Gaynor, the head coach of the Bay City Wolves, and then Coach Cammarata is the coach of the Thunder squad that will encompass the other four schools in the Bay County area other than Central and Western.
Yeah, the other team's going to have a little smattering of All Saints, Garber, Pinconning, and John Glenn. And go back to when we did that last game, Jeff. This team was not around. Thunder was not around at the time, but they put a team together and got another little bit of a rivalry between the kids here in Bay County. It's going to be an awful lot of fun tonight.
Well, proud moment last year for Mike Gaynor being able to bring his squad into the quarterfinals and playing what arguably is the best program in the state in Detroit Catholic Central. And a lot of hard work finally paid off with some great postseason wins.
Yeah, that was really nice for Mike and his squad and the whole program and stuff like that, Jeff. It was, Catholic Central is good in everything, football, basketball, but making it to the quarterfinals and getting down there and a good show down there also says a lot about Mike and his kids and the program that they put together over the years.
And he's got I believe a 12-7 record on the year, and I think 7-10 for the Thunder is the record that I saw. And we'll be back in just a minute as we'll continue our pregame show with an interview with the head man of the Bay City Wolves, Mike Gaynor, as our Covenant Healthcare sponsored pregame show continues here on Bay County TV.
You treat your family with extraordinary care every day, which is why when it comes to their health, more of you choose Covenant Healthcare. We specialize in extraordinary care, from diagnosis to recovery, from babies to grandparents. Learn more about our extraordinary bariatrics program. Sign up for our free seminar.
Good evening and welcome back to our Covenant Healthcare sponsored pregame show here on Bay County TV. Jeff Doan, Mike Wasdala, along with the head man of the Central Wolves hockey team, Mike Gaynor. Welcome, Coach.
Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it.
Before we start talking about the present, we're going to go to the past and talk about the run that your kids had last year and what fun you had during that.
Yeah, I think, like I say, it was a good experience to get down there in the quarterfinals and play Detroit Catholic Central. And it was a good learning experience for us, and hopefully we've, continued to learn from it.
Coach, we were talking before the interview, and it's hard to believe that it's been 22 years as the head coach and 2 years as the club sport. So it's been 24 years you've been with this program. You got to be awful proud of that.
Yeah, it's been a up and down, but for the most part we enjoy it, and that's why we keep coming back. And like I say, 24 years ago when they set up the meeting over there in the cafeteria to get the ball rolling. So
now with the young club, you've only got 3 seniors on this club, so talk about your record this year and how the youth have obviously stepped up to make this a successful year so far.
Yeah, our record right now is 12-7. We were sitting at 11-4, and then we ran into a couple of tough losses in the league, and I think we've got a couple wins under our belt. But yeah, we've only got 3 seniors. Tonight will be senior night also, and like I say, we've got a lot of juniors and some underclassmen, 9th, 10th graders, and they've shown some progress and development throughout the year, and it's just going to take time for some of them, but they've done a nice job.
Coach, what kind of style are you going to bring on the ice tonight? What's their hockey team like? What do they like to do, and what are you going to bring to the table tonight?
We have some structure, some systems, if you will, and then I think if look at our lines, I think we try to get certain skill sets together. So each line maybe is a little bit different skill set. Some are going to maybe hopefully be a little more physical, some maybe a little more skilled, a little mix of things there.
I'm going to shoot back now 45 years because that's how long it's been since we were there. And, you know, hockey's a part of your life. And obviously your dad with the rink in the side yard and the opportunities that I had to come over. I would never use the word babysat. I came over and watched him and his brother Patrick. And how they thanked me is they'd let me put the goalie stuff on and they'd pepper shots at me for a couple hours. So, you know, if they didn't like the old guy watching them, they took it out on me out on the rink. But what a special time growing it up in a nice situation you had in your side yard.
Yeah, those are the memories you hear about, you know, people skating outside, you know, in the backyard or down at the market, you know, where we first started. And, yeah, we just had the neighborhood thing back then, and there was always kids in it. And, of course, we had to have some supervision. So, you know, you were there to help there.
Wow. You called me the supervision.
Well, now we know he took a couple pucks to the head, so now we understand what's going on here, right, Mike?
Right.
Well, they didn't tell me until after the fact that you needed a mask. I just was trying to deflect shots. So, but Coach, we're looking for a lot of fun tonight, and it's always a pleasure spending a few minutes with you. Continued success with your program.
Appreciate it, and thanks for the coverage. Thanks for coming
Mike.
out.
Good luck tonight.
We'll be back as our pregame show continues right here on Bay County TV.
Where did this rash come from?
Hold on, let me see. Could be bed bugs.
Oh. Mom, Grant says I have bed bugs.
Let's see what the doctor says.
Introducing Covenant Virtual Care. Real-time video doctor visits, e-prescriptions, and follow-up. Now extraordinary care comes to you.
See, it's just poison ivy. Smart advanced.
Learn more at covenantvirtualcare.com.
Good evening and welcome back to our Covenant Healthcare sponsored pregame show on Bay County TV. Jeff Doan and Mike Wisdala, along with the head coach of the Thunder, Coach Cammarata. Welcome, Rocco.
Hey, great to be here. Thanks for having me.
As we start tonight, let's talk a little bit about what got you excited about coaching, and that was playing the sport a little bit.
Yeah, I did. I had a minor league stint a couple of different places. I ended my career in Las Vegas. And I stayed there for 17 years. When I was done with hockey, I did numerous things because as an athlete, it's hard to acclimate to the real world sometimes. So I did a couple different things, but I always knew I'd get back into hockey. I just needed a break from it for a little while. And I got back into it actually being a player agent. So I work with a company called Ice Hockey Agency out of Minneapolis. We have 20 guys, or give or take, in the NHL. My job is to find new guys, develop them, help them along the way, and that's what brought me ultimately back to Bay City. We needed coverage in the Detroit area. I had most of the better players in the Las Vegas area and the Southwest United States. So I came back here. I was fortunate enough to be brought on by a company in Midland called Driven Sports. It's an all training hockey facility, and it's kind of my little niche in the agency world. Is, like I said before, I train the guys, and you know, I thought that the culture in the area needed a little bit of a change as far as hockey goes, and I wanted to start that as kind of a grassroots program here, and one of the biggest steps for that it was, I thought, to coach the high school team, get some excitement going behind the program. It's been a good program for many years, and they've done a great job, but I really think that the culture needed to be changed as far as the youth levels, and possibly, hopefully, with me behind the realm of the high school team, along with my assistant coaches I brought on, we're doing a good job to promote the sport at the high school ranks, and hopefully that goes down throughout the youth programs, you know, eventually.
Coach, you got the eye for the talent. You've seen a lot of players in your time. What do you think of the talent here in Bay City, Bay County, and the surrounding Tri-County area?
I think that the talent is very good. It's a heck of a lot more than when I was growing up. I think that it needs to be moved into this century. I think there's a lot of guys that are still living in the 70s and 80s as far as development goes. But I believe that there's a lot of great hockey minds here, and there have been for a long time. I think that we need to kind of spread our wings a little bit, move a little forward thinking, and really develop these players from a low level. And I think it's skill development. I think it's physical training, and you know, in Las Vegas we developed 70 kids in the last 10 years to go on to NHL, AHL, Division I college, high levels of junior, and I think that there's a very good possibility that could happen here now.
Good.
You're in your second year of coaching. I think what's got to be a huge advantage for you is when the kids are on the ice and they're not doing something exactly the way you want it, that you have the ability to not only tell them how it's done, but also show them how it's done.
I do, yeah. Yeah. You know, I mean, kids are sometimes stuck in their ways, and it takes a little longer than you'd like to get things across. I think last year was a big learning experience for me as far as high school coaching. I think this year, however, you know, I always say, you know, we all gotta get on the rope and pull together, and I really think this year the guys have gotten on the rope and pulled together, and they, you know, I come from a professional background, so it's a little different than high school hockey, and you know, and I see things maybe a little differently, but you know, we're all after the same thing here, and that's to improve the kids. And I really believe that if you improve the kids and you develop them correctly, I think that you're going to have a good team. And for example, in our practices, we don't do much system stuff. We do a lot of development. We do a lot of passing and shooting and stick handling and skating. And I really think that that's very important. And I think with that, you make a good team out of that, for sure.
Coach, talking about your team, what kind of team are we going to see tonight? What's your style of play, and what's going to be your style coming out here tonight against the Wolves?
Well, they're not listening already, but we're going to try. We're going to try and clog up the middle on them. They like to stretch it out, going through the middle, and we worked on some things this week where we could hopefully clog that up to our advantage. We're going to try and get a lot of shots on net. Our guys sometimes have the tendency, because we have some very skilled guys on our team, and our guys want to try and work the puck deep into the zone to get a shot, and we want to really get shots from all over the ice tonight. So just real simple, you know, we call it simple stupid, right? You know, the best songs are simple stupid songs, right? So, you know, as in hockey, as in life, right? You know, the simple things is what works. So we'll keep it simple. We like to make plays. We spread the ice out real well, and we move the puck, I think, very well. So that'll be our keys to the game tonight.
Well, we're looking forward to a great chess match with you and Mike Gaynor. Yeah, I'm sure if you know Mike from many years back too, it's going to be a lot of fun. We wish you continued success with this program, Rocco.
I appreciate it, you guys. Thank you very much.
Good luck, Coach. Have a great year.
Thanks a lot. Awesome.
We'll be back with all the game action in just a minute here on Bay County TV.
How's married life? Are you ready to have a baby? Baby, baby. How about that baby? Ooh. I'm not getting any younger.
When you are ready, with the only neonatal intensive care unit in the Great Lakes Bay region, Covenant is the safest place for your delivery. Go to mycovenantbaby.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd like to direct your attention to center ice, where we'll be honoring tonight the Bay City Wolves class of 2018. Let's start tonight with number 7, Jacob Borowski. Escorted on the ice by his parents, Matt and Melissa Borowski. Jacob attends Western High School. He has been on the team for 1 year. Jacob's future plans are to attend Delta College and transfer to Western Michigan. Jacob's works with the underclassmen. Many kids just want to finish high school as soon as it starts, but now that I'm almost finished, I sometimes wish that I could go back a few years. Jacob says his parents have always been there for him. They're the reason that I'm not able to do the things that I love. Without them, I'm not sure I would have made it this far. I owe everything I have and everything I will to them. Thank you. Number 7, Jacob Borowski. Three-year returner, number 16, Cameron Murray. Escorted by his mother, Kelly Murray, and grandfather, Robert Clark. Cameron goes to Western High School. His plans after graduation is to obtain a college degree and to continue playing hockey for as long as he can. Cameron would like to thank the underclassmen for their support and friendship during these years on the Wolves. Remember that it is a privilege and not a right to wear the purple and gold. Remember, too, that you not only represent your school on or off the ice, but your family as well. My hope for you all is that you continue to grow and mature as people off the ice, as well as hockey players on the ice. Work hard every day to achieve what's yours, purple and gold. Cameron would first like to thank God for giving him the ability to play the sport he loves. Next, he wants to thank his family for the support and encouragement they have given him throughout his hockey career, especially his grandfather Bob and his mother Kelly. They have sacrificed their time, love, financial support to allow me to continue to play this many years. It has meant the world to him and made him the person and hockey player he is today. Thank you. Number 16, Cameron Murray. The four-year returner, number 16, Tyler David. Number 6, escorted by his parents, Trevor and Melissa David, and grandparents, Richard Schramm, Kathy Jacobs, and Terry David. Tyler's plans after graduation is to attend Lansing Community College for baseball. Tyler's words for his underclassmen is to give it the best every day because time flies. Don't let the little mistakes get to you. Build on them and pursue the main goal at hand. Thank you for all the fun bus rides and crazy times we've had. I wish you all the best. Tyler's words to his parents, thank you for always finding time to support me, coming to all my games. I know how busy you guys with work schedules and running us kids around to practice in our friends' houses. I'll never be able to thank you guys enough for all the opportunities you allow me to experience. I would also like to thank my grandparents for always being my #1 supporters and attending almost every game since I was little. I couldn't have done any of this without you guys by my side. Thank you. Number 6, Tyler David. That is your 3 Big City Wolves seniors and their families. Give them a hand, everybody. The Wolves would like to thank each senior and their families for the support over the years, and we wish them best of luck as they begin the next chapter of their life. The state of the Wolves Division High School Association, Bay City Public Schools. And now, let's introduce the starting lineups, beginning with the Thunder. On defense, number 10, Michael Reminder. Number 20, Miles Van Warmer. At right wing, number 8, Jacob Woolsey. At left wing, number 19, Matt Cohn. At center, number 16, Cameron Floyd. In goal for the Thunder, number 35, Taylor White. The Thunder coached by head coach Coach Cammarata, assisted by Billy Barnett and Scott Larkin. And now the starting lineups for your Bay City Wolves. On defense, number 7, Jacob Borowski. On defense, number 20, Bo Benson. At right wing, number 10, Thomas Gaynor. At left wing, number 16, Cameron Murray. At center, number 6, Tyler David. And between the pipes for the Wolves, number 30, Grant Gerard. The Wolves are coached by Mike Kicker, assisted by Zach Schultz, Tom Toth, and PJ England. Referees for tonight's game are Rich Verbeek, Mike Mayers, and Brian Merrill. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem, which will be sung tonight by Wolves defenseman number 21, Chris Ott.
He's in the penalty box.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight
AAA Transport and Limousine is the Great Lakes Bay region's most reliable and requested service. We provide many types of transportation services, from non-emergency medical, wheelchair accessible, school transport services, and shuttle services. Our company strives to provide exceptional service to our customers. Our services are tailored to each person or company's specific needs. For the last 10 years, we have pushed the mark higher and higher to give the best service possible. Rest assured that you are in safe hands when you ride with AAA Transport and Limousine. Well, good evening and welcome to Bay County TV. Jeff Toad and Mike Wasdala. Here we go. It's hockey. It's another opportunity as Gaynor brings that puck deep into the end for the Wolves. As we'll be bringing you an opportunity to do the wide world of sports tonight.
It's been a while,
hockey.
Jeff. It's been a while since we've done one of these, but we'll make it through.
As the puck is kicked back in, and so obviously the Wolves have to vacate the zone. It's just a soft shot in on goal. The Central Wolves going into the corner to dig it out. Here comes Gaynor down the ice. They're 3-on-3 as they head into their offensive zone. David with a nice shot on goal. A nice save by the goalie, Taylor White. How about the young man, Mr. Ont, with the national anthem?
I'll tell you what, that was very impressive. Number 21 for the Bay City Wolves sang the national anthem before the game. Did a fantastic job, and we're just underway here at the beautiful Bay County Ice Arena, Jeff, and we got a great seat again for tonight's game.
Yes, indeed. As that puck comes back up over the line, Central will need to come outside so that they can pop back into that offensive zone. Again, early on, the Wolves with the scoring opportunities. Now coming back to the other end, a shot just wide of the goal. This is a sport, Mike, where there'll be great communication back and forth amongst, because if you're skating with your back to your players, your teammates, very important that they tell you what's going on.
Well, like a lot of sports, Jeff, talking and communicating with each other is vitally important, and hockey is no exception. Nice job by the Wolves getting the shot on goal, and it's going to be cleared by the Thunder and picked up by the Wolves at the red line.
Yeah, Clay Weiss had an opportunity for a tip and just couldn't get a stick on it. Pretty good defense that time by the Bay Area Thunder to keep that puck out of the net. And no icing, as the safe call from one of our three officials out there will be no icing.
Now, these aren't Metro officials, are they?
No, they're not. I don't know if they're part of the Bay Metro Association. I don't think we have a hockey Bay Metro.
We've known every one of them.
I look around and don't know these gentlemen as Gaynor pushed that puck on net again. They're fighting for it down low. Central with their number one line back on the ice.
That's Austin Lawless down there, Jeff, trying to keep the puck inside the zone, but the Thunder clear it, but the Wolves will pick it up, and they'll come back and regroup.
Back here on the other end of the ice, number 20, Bateson. Gets that puck down again, and the majority of this first half of the first period, Mike, has been spent right down in the Wolves' offensive zone. At center ice, puck is just dropped in. Again, very nice job defensively.
And changing on the play, Jeff. Both teams were on the change when they dumped the puck down into the Wolves' end of the rink, the zone. But the Wolves being very active and putting a lot of pressure on the Thunder. Oh, that would have been a nice pass right there.
That would have been stick to stick. That would have been in on goal all by themselves. And that would have been number 16, Cameron Murray.
Got that pass almost from Cy Freisinger, Jeff. But again, the Wolves dumping it back in. Thunder's going to clear it again.
Both teams kind of in that feeling out period here, Mike, in the first half of the first period. Has a nice tape to tape. And again, that puck just jumped over number 16, Cameron Murray's stick. And the Thunder defense have been very good and very active early on in this game. Getting the puck is Freisinger. That puck is just out. Now trying to roll down the ice. That is number 13, Sullivan, trying to make it happen. And it's cleared again by the Thunder as it comes back out over center ice, back into the defensive zone of the Bay City Wolves.
it's just amazing, Jeff, how these young men can get up and down the ice and how well they handle the puck, how well they skate. Nice shot right on the goal by number 8 for the Thunder. That's Jacob Wiltsey. Jacob is from Garber. He's a Duke, but here come the Wolves.
But look at the speed offensively at which they get into the zone. Again, pretty good defense by the Thunder to cut that down. Rocco Cammarata says that his defense is coming around for his club, and you need good defense if you're going to succeed.
Well, his goal was to clog up the middle, as he said in the pregame, Jeff, and keep the puck wide for the Wolves. So I think they're doing a pretty good job on that. Again, they're going to clear it down the ice. And number 30 for the Wolves is going to cover it up. We're going to have a face-off right here in our zone, right by us, Jeff.
Grant Gerard with that cover-up. And again, you've got an option. You can play it or cover it. If it looks like you've got an offensive player coming into the zone, you just smother it and hope you can win the face-off. Looks like Gaynor's going to take the face-off for Central.
Yeah, big game tonight, Jeff. Got the Bay City Western Pep Band in the house tonight, so we've seen them a couple times tonight. So it's always good to see everybody out having a lot of fun.
That's pretty nicely done. Gaynor comes away with the puck. Look at him heading up ice with some speed right now into the zone with a nice little pass just through the crease into the wide side of the net. Gaynor with a nice scoring opportunity. That went off the net. And we'll have the face-off deep in the Thunder defensive zone.
Thomas Gaynor doing a nice job handling the puck, Jeff. Young man's got some speed, too. He took it down there, just shot a little bit wide, but it'll be a face-off just to the left of the goalie for
Taylor
the
White.
Thunder, number 35, Taylor White.
As Central gets that puck up top, Gaynor with another wrist shot. As he'll go deep, trying to get to the puck. The Thunder very familiar with him as they put 2 defenders back on him in a hurry. As they go back out in front, Gaynor tried to tip that into the back of the net. Nice job that time by White as he came back and cut off the short side goal. As the Thunder with another good play defensively to keep Central off the board.
White doing a nice job in goal for the Thunder, Jeff. He's had some big stops so far here about halfway through the first period.
Trying to go underneath. That thing trickles through to the net. And we are going to have another face-off just to the left of the Thunder goal again. As we're trying to look and find out, we're right adjacent to the clock, so anybody's guess is as good as ours as to how much time's left in the first.
We'll have to get super producer director Nick Page to take a peek at that clock, because it's right down the same wall we're sitting
yeah,
at.
his angle's not much better than ours, so
he's got better eyes too.
Well, that doesn't say much. So here come the Thunder, sending that thing down in the zone. Boy, they have been one and done with their shots, been able to get no rebounds or second chance opportunities as they finally bring that thing in and across the crease with a wide side shot. Defense for Central. Hagluck tries to knock that thing away. Hagluck gets it back again, and they're going to just knock it out of the zone and let the Thunder start over. Back into the zone right now where Central comes back to retrieve. And that is Hagluck again.
Yeah, if you can hear them, the players out there talking, Jeff. Great communications by both squads.
As that puck is just dumped in by Sullivan, Cameron Sullivan. He chases it into the corner. Central comes away with the puck. Nice job with the skates. You know, people think, they use the stick for all this work, but the skates can redirect the puck right to your stick in a hurry, too, and that's why that hand-eye and foot coordination is so important.
Central on a little bit of a change right there, Jeff. We're going to have icing on the play, and they're going to take that all the way back down.
They'll head to the other end of the ice as we're...
Very good first period, Jeff. Both teams playing well. White for the Thunder doing a nice job as their goalie. A couple big saves, but Wolves putting a lot of pressure on the Thunder. A lot of action going down in their end of in their zone.
Another attempted shot blocked by the Thunder defense, as the majority of that first period has been played down in the Wolves' offensive zone. White's done a nice job of taking care of the net. Down here the other way is a nice job by Bay City Wolves to get the puck back, and that is Tyler David. Boy, trying to go back to the middle and absolutely smothering the middle of the ice was the Thunder defense. They knew exactly what Central was trying to do there, the Bay City Wolves, as they continue to put pressure on offensively. And another nice job defensively by the Thunder.
Yeah, they're clogging up the middle like Coach Gaynor.
Tyler David, he scores from about 30 with a nice slap shot right up over the right shoulder of the goalie, Taylor White. And just that quick, it's 1-0. The Wolves on top. I think Nick Page about jumped out of his seat.
That was a really nice slap shot by Tyler David, Jeff, right over the right shoulder of the goalie for Taylor White from the Thunder, and he was always out there, Jeff, but he put it up there, and Taylor never saw it, in a big first period goal for the Bay City Wolves.
That's a big momentum.
Yeah, that was a nice shot.
And the Wolves have been relentless here in the first period. Pepper and the goalie with shots. White finally surrenders a goal, as he's been very stellar in the nets, making some big-time stops. That puck up in the air behind the net. Central continues on offense, as Gaynor knocked that puck up in the air again. It was commandeered back, and a nice hit by Bay City Central's number 20, as Bateson with a nice little shoulder. There was a beautiful setup, and the puck was on its side and unable to get it into the net. That shot would have been by Lawless. But again, Central just continues to take the action to the Thunder here in the first period.
Yeah, they're doing everything they can to keep the puck down there, and White's going to cover up again, Jeff. There'll be a face-off just to his left in the circle, and we're going to have changes for both squads, but we've got the 1-0 lead for the Bay City Wolves over the Bay Area Thunder here in the first period from the beautiful Bay County Civic Ice Arena. Jeff, we haven't been back here in a long time, but what a great facility to watch hockey.
Well, the last time we were here, as you mentioned earlier, Mike, it was a pink-out game for cancer, and it was a lot of fun. A Bay City Wolves team did tremendous. That went up in the netting again. And the face-off will head back into the zone of Bay City Wolves offense to the right of the goalie.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, Jeff, that when you talk about the Bay City Wolves, 24 years it's been around, 2 years as a club sport, 22 years as a varsity sport. Coach Mike Gaynor has been involved with it for the whole time. So consistency at the Wolves program, and the Thunder been around a few years and doing a nice job representing the other school districts here in the Bay County area.
Well, and Rocco is going to do a nice job, too. What a great scoring opportunity, that time by number 21, Noah Gaffney, as he got in and was just bothered enough by the Central defense to keep it from happening and sliding into the net. And it comes off of its moorings. And we'll have to look to see where the faceoff is. They're going to stay deep in the zone, saying that he might have been persuaded into the net.
It was a nice save by the Bay City Wolves, Grant Gerard, Jeff. Grant is a junior. He's the goalie. He's out of Central High School for the Wolves. Nice save. Great effort by Noah Gaffney. Noah's a student from hockey player from John Glenn from the Bobcats.
Well, and it's nice to see the first quality scoring opportunity from the Thunder, too. And Gaffney showed some speed coming down the ice and was just bothered enough defensively to make that happen. And I think they're going to move the faceoff outside. They're going to say that it was more of a voluntary trip to knock the goalposts off their moorings.
You're all over it. If we're not doing it for a while, you sound pretty good.
Well, we still like to watch a little hockey now and then. So this is always a pleasure to come, as, again, we're just elated, Mike, to be able to do all of these sports and try and show some love to all of them. And there's a goal for the center, the Bay City Wolves again. Nice short side shot into the net. And I'm waiting for the number to turn around here as he's the first one coming in. That is number 6. That's Tyler David.
Well, that's number 2 for Tyler.
He's got himself, if he gets one more, he could get the El Natural hat trick in the first period.
I don't have a hat on, so it's not going to go out on the ice.
Ditto. Well, we can't throw it over the netting anyway. It'd have to be an awful good shot.
But really nice wraparound shot right there by Tyler David, Jeff. So the Wolves up 2-0 here in the first period.
Boy, again, Tyler David just showing his expertise, and baseball is by many accounts his best game.
Yeah, good to see a lot of these young men, not just one-sport athletes, but there are a plethora of things going on in their athletic life.
Again, looks like the Thunder in the first period are on their heels just a little bit with the pressure from the Bay City Wolves. It's tough to say Bay City Wolves when we're used to equating Wolves with Central, but it is a Central and Western team, so bear with me if I try and keep it straight here.
Well, you've been only saying that for about 45, 50 years.
Yes. So one night to change it all. Good luck for us. Coming back down this way, and they're not going to say the icing. They're going to wave it off. Puck taken by the Bay City Wolves is Dempster, number 17, as they send it forward down the ice. And we're going to have an icing.
It's going to come all the way back down the ice, Jeff. And the Wolves go again by Tyler David, his second. And the voice of the Bay City Wolves, Eric Anderson, has been doing it a long time, Jeff. And we're going to have the opportunity to go over, we'll talk about this, but we've got another game coming up this week. We got another basketball game, and we'll talk about that later in the show. But another great opportunity for Bay County TV.
What a great scoring opportunity that time by number 21, Noah Gaffney. Stoned right in the crease by Gerard. As it looks like the Wolves are going to try and get that puck out as they just do clear the zone. Back down into the offensive zone. Again, Mike, so much of that first period's been played down in the Thunder defensive end.
Wolves have put a lot of pressure on on the Thunder, Jeff. A lot of shots on goal, a lot of good passing by both squads, but it's really been down in the Wolves' offensive zone pretty much the whole night. Nice save right there by Taylor White. He's another John Glenn Bobcat.
Well, yes, Gaynor got another shot off, but White had a great look at it all the way and was able to deflect it into the corner.
Uh-oh,
and
penalty.
We're going to have a penalty, as I believe they might get Thomas Gaynor for the old slash-o. Indeed, he'll peruse into. Looks like he'll get 2 minutes and give the Thunder an opportunity to go on the power play here, Mike.
Yeah, referee and Mr. Gaynor will having a nice little conversation all the way to the penalty box. Just want to know what he did, and the referee let him know.
He thought it was maybe embellished a little bit. As the puck jumps over the net of the stick of the Thunder. 5 minutes left in our first period of play.
Great opportunity right now, Jeff, for the Bay Area Thunder on the penalty play. Oh, what a nice save.
What a great job just stretching out as Grant Gerard took one away from the Thunder as number 14. That's Carson
Kwapaszewski.
Yep. Thank you. I knew that it would be right in your wheelhouse there.
Oh, yeah, Carson, I know Dad very well, and Carson's a very good hockey player, also a very good baseball player too, Jeff. Carson goes to Garber.
There's another opportunity, and right through the crease again for Noah Gaffney, as he had one just trickle through all the way through and the crease and couldn't finish. Is now coming at the other end, pickpocket by the Wolves. That is number 12, Clay Weiss. And we are going to have a penalty against the
I think there was a penalty against the Thunder, and number 30, Grant Gerard, who just had two great saves down here, Jeff. He was leaving the ice. They were going to get the extra skater, and he came back on the ice as soon as the play was whistled dead. So we're going to be 4-on-4 for a few seconds, and then the Wolves will have the advantage.
And the Wolves will go back on the power play, controlling the face-off. Another nice stop by White. I'll tell you, he's been busy in this first period. And Central's just going to be content to sit back and relax here for about another 20, 30 seconds until they can get the man advantage.
It's
a slashing penalty from Kopaszewski.
Nice job right there by Taylor White again with the glove save. We'll face off again to his left. Changes for the Wolves. And we'll have another face-off just in the circle to the left of Taylor White, who's had a nice game tonight, Jeff. We got 2-0 the Bay City Wolves over the Bay Area Thunder.
As the Wolves continue to put the pressure on offensively, number 18 and Gaynor, as they move it around right now and trying to at least clear that puck out of the Thunder and get it out. Again, 4-on-4 here until Gaynor comes out, and watch, he'll be shot out of a rocket when he comes out of the penalty box.
Oh, nice pass.
Taking their time offensively, and the shot was up by number 9, Noah Hayward. And another nice stop that time by Taylor White. He's been a busy guy.
Well, and when he made that save, all the Thunder came a run into his sides and his front, Jeff, and to cover that up. But a nice shot. Again, nice passing, nice chemistry right there by the Bay City Wolves.
Nice to hear the pep band in the background, too. It adds a nice flavoring. As David, he's got the puck on a nice little string as he's going to try and come it in to try and get that natural hat trick. Here comes Gaynor. That's probably what David was doing, was just going to wait until Gaynor got there.
Oh, boy.
Just missed Gaynor, who was taken off for the net and looked like he would have had a nice quality scoring opportunity.
Yeah, it was just hopped over the stick, Jeff. They have to get back on side, did the Wolves, and they're going to have to do that again.
As the puck just out of the long reach of Taylor David. As they come down, this Gaynor into the offensive zone, sends that one back through the crease. Central able to keep that puck in their offensive zone. A little cycling right now as that shot went out from Gaynor again. Just put it in front of the net. Looking for an opportunity to
both teams, Jeff, back at full strength. Back on the ice for the Thunder is Carson Kopaszewski. So both teams back at full strength.
Both teams weathered that.
Yeah, they did.
Penalty. Here comes Gaynor, 1-on-3. That's a wrist shot. Fly gets the rebound, puts it in for a Central score. It's the Wolves, not Central. As they come up with a 3-0 lead here. Gaynor with a nice little wrist shot.
Just off the right side, Jeff, of Taylor White, the goalie for the Thunder. Like you said, really nice little wrist shot and a 3-0 lead for the Bay City Wolves over the Bay Area Thunder.
Boy, I'll tell you, just that quick. It got his own rebound off the missed shot and was able to stick it in the net.
Here goes number 12. That's Clay Weiss, Jeff. Got about 2 minutes left to go in the first period. 3-0 the Wolves over the Bay Area Thunder.
As that puck will come back across the line, Central will vacate the offensive zone, or the Wolves, As you will look right now and starting to get a tad bit chippy out here late in the first period. Got to be skating with the old head up.
Don't look down.
As that
just shot just a bit wide.
Just a skosh to the side. And another opportunity as that puck was redirected in front by Gaynor. As they come back down the ice. Nice job. Let's see if the Thunder can get a little offense here as the Bay Area Wolves just do a great job of getting it back out of the offensive zone. White was in perfect position to stop that last shot as they make a couple of changes
nice.
again.
Nice pass.
Trying to bring that thing down in, and look at the the Wolves defense again. I've done it about 10 times tonight. You see those colors out there, and you see the wolf on the shirt. And it's Central and Western combined. There's another great scoring opportunity. Great job of covering up on the short side from the shot from number 16, Cam Floyd. Cam was trying to catch that goalie, just moving away from that bar just a little bit, but he really tucked the shoulder into the short side post.
Well, Grant Gerard again with another nice save for the Bay City Wolves, Jeff. Number 30's had a very nice game tonight. Some big saves, and another one right there late here in the first period.
Let's see if the faceoff can be won by the Thunder. Again, not able to win that. If they get a turnover, but right straight back over to the Wolves. Here goes Gaynor down the ice, just offside on the right-hand wing. Looking like he was coming was number 15, Austin Lawless. And he was on a beeline to the net.
They don't blow those whistles long, but it's just a little tweet, and you can hear it very well, Jeff. The linesman was right there, and he called it right away. And just a touch offsides for the Bay City Wolves.
As the Wolves have done a pretty nice job of winning the first period faceoffs, too. We've got about 1 minute left in our first period.
Or less.
As they're down inside 10. Central with one last shot by the Wolves. And that's the end of our first period. And our score, the Bay City Wolves with a 3-0 lead over the Bay Area Thunder. We'll take a break and we'll come back. I think we might have some first intermission activities on the ice. We'll be back in just a minute on Bay County TV.
Oh, hey, you got one of those insurance apps too? You know how this thing works?
No, sorry. Yeah. Ben, please.
Wow, you can talk to your app? That's pretty cool.
Not an app, it's my agent.
In this moment,
no, I'm fine, thanks.
It's good to know you have a trusted, independent auto owner's insurance agent who's there when you need them.
Great. Man, I gotta get one of those.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Plum Harris Insurance Agency in Bay City is your local independent auto owners insurance agency. Here we are back at the Bay County Civic Arena. Jeff Doan and Mike Wisdala along with you. I don't know how you commentate this. I think we're just going to watch it and enjoy.
Well, you just never know what you're going to see at a sporting event here on Bay County TV, Jeff.
Well, let's see what we've got here.
It's hard enough to stand up on skates. They're going to play a little hockey. What do we call that again, Nick? Knocker ball. All right.
Looks like Rock'em Sock'em Robots to me.
Oh, somebody just scored.
Oh, boy.
Oh, it'd be a lot of fun, but I don't think we could fit into those holes.
Nope. If we could fit into it, we couldn't get back out of it. We'd have to wear them to work tomorrow.
At least you know when you fall, you're not going to get hurt.
Yep. You've fallen and you might be able to get back up. As they move that around right now. Boy, look at him trying to clog the goal there. I think he's stuck. There he goes.
Well,
it's back. Whoa, Nelly. You know what? They'll tell you down there on the ice. They'll say, if you think this is fun, come and try it.
Oh, they have it at the community center.
Yep, they do that in the small gym. You can do that for parties as one little bump of the shoulder and down goes Frazier.
Oh, that's good stuff. They'll be young and foolish again.
Yes, indeed. They're doing as good a job as they can of trying to get it in the net. Good. I think they're going to have more fun trying to bang into each other. One more going to knock over one more. You would have got a spare.
Oh, good stuff.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance for his new car. In 1947, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson in 1979. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Plum Harris Insurance Agency in Bay City is your local independent auto owners insurance agency. Back here at the start of the second period, Jeff Doden and Mike Wisdala along with you. Here comes Gaynor into the offensive zone. Just missed out the short side with the slapper. Boy, doing a great job. Puts it right out in front and right through the crease, and nobody home for the Bay City Wolves, as they are on the attack here early in the second period again. Nice attempt by David for the hat trick. It just rolled off the end of his stick. But a nice attempt, as the puck finally going to be cleared by number 10. Reminder.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jeff, Tyler David is a good-looking hockey player. Really coming out strong here in the second period out of the Bay City Wolves. And the Thunder putting a little pressure on here. Just underway here in the second period.
Thunder dumped that in. Nobody but 4 Wolf players back as they were getting wholesale changes on the Thunder side. Nope, they're going to let them play. Gaynor tried to draw that penalty. Heading back the other way are the Thunder. As quickly in transition, the Wolves come back. And it's 3-on-4 numbers, really nothing special there. Trying to clear the puck and not able to do that was number 15 here, Kosecki. As they just get it out of the zone. And they're going to call offsides as that puck just went back inside the blue line. And the face-off will come outside.
Just underway here, Jeff, in the second period. The Bay City Wolves up 3-0 over their Bay County rival, the Bay Area Thunder. Thunder made up of kids from Pinconning, John Glenn Garber, and All Saints, and the Wolves student athletes, Jeff, from Bay City Western and Bay City Central.
Trying to clear that puck, and all the way down the ice it goes. And that one should be and will be icing as they'll bring it all the way back down. As we'd like to take the opportunity tonight to thank our friends from Village Towing, as Michelle Cooper and the gang have done a tremendous job. And Gwiz, tell us a little bit more about Village.
Absolutely, Jeff. Village Towing, 2 locations, 2377 South Huron and 706 State Street in Bay City on the west side. They do it all. Just give them a call. Nothing too big or nothing too small.
They do it all, indeed. We thank Michelle Cooper and the gang as they do a tremendous job of helping to support Bay County TV. Just another one whistled. Why? As it was deflected at the last minute. Trying to fight to keep that thing in front in the offensive zone as it's cleared off to the side. And the Bay City Wolves push that thing deep.
Again, Jeff, Wolves keeping it down in their offensive zone, putting a lot of pressure on the Thunder. Wolves very active, not letting it get out.
Boy, the Thunder just having trouble getting that thing in and settled into their offensive end. They finally get a shot in there, and they'll dump it back into the corner, hoping that they can go after it. But another change for the Thunder, allow them to not have the right personnel down deep into their offensive zone. With a speed rush comes the Central. The Wolves with the goal. That is number 16. That is Cameron Murray. Boy, what a burst of speed as he came down the near boards. and then just kind of angled himself in, got a short side goal.
Cameron did a nice job, Jeff. Like you said, he had a lot of speed coming into the zone. He just kind of flicked it into the net for another goal for the Bay City Wolves. That puts them up 4-0. Just underway here in the second period, but again, nice passing, good speed by the Wolves. And if he wouldn't have got that, they had a lot of players in the zone to help out if he would have missed that shot.
The Wolves are really swarming the net, and it's making it tough on Taylor White as he's doing all he can to keep that puck out of the net, but they're just doing a tremendous job of shot after shot going at the net, and White, he's going to see pucks in his sleep tonight.
They've been putting a lot of pressure on him. Another one just through the crease. That was by number 23 for the Wolves. That was Zach Simmer.
And I'll tell you, the guy feeling a little lonely down there is Grant Girard. He hasn't had a whole lot to do tonight. Credit his defense for helping him out, though, but the Thunder have just not been able to mount a good offense. And just as I say that, they get one of their first quality scoring opportunities in a while as that shot was deflected out. Trying to take the puck right now is Van Warmer. As that missed the stick of a Thunder teammate and comes right back down into the corner. And we'll have icing.
That'll be back out over the blue line, Jeff. Again, want to thank another sponsor, our good friends from Shirts, Mugs, and More, 2728 Center Avenue in beautiful Essexville, Michigan. They do all sorts of great embroidery, the official apparel of Bay County TV. They always say we specialize in your imagination.
And they take care of it, too. They do a phenomenal job out there at Shirts, Mugs, and More. We thank them for being our official apparel sponsors. Back into a familiar spot as David is kind of circling the net right now, looking for an opportunity to take that puck and see if he can get a hat trick tonight. As that puck is cleared once again out of the zone. And that was by Tommy Kent. Can't got that thing out, but look at coming back again. Gaynor with a great job of stick control, and White saw it all the way and gobbled it up with the glove.
Another nice save by number 35, the Bobcat Taylor White. He's from John Glenn. It'll be face-off to the right of Taylor White. 4-0. Bay City Wolves up here in the second period.
As again, winning that face-off and controlling the puck. Behind the net, a little wraparound, and the wraparound falls just off the mark.
Referee thought it was still in the goal. He had it, but it scooted out, Jeff. He whistled the play dead, so they're going to have a face-off again to the right of White. And he thought it was he thought the goalie had it, but it scooted out just a little bit right after he blew the whistle.
Getting booted out of the face-off zone as there's about 12 minutes left here in the second period. You don't see a whole lot of booting them out of the face-off zone.
Not at the high school level.
As again, we look at that puck finally being able to clear by the Thunder just over the outstretched stick. The Thunder, and that would have been number 6 down there, Phillips. As they quickly come back down the ice. Boy, shot right in the choppers. He's a little bit stunned by that last shot. That hit him up high right in the face. He's going to need a minute to gather his thoughts after that shot. We can hear that one up here.
Yeah. Referees are going to just let him shake that off a little bit. They'll take their time, Jeff. Let him gather his thoughts. Nice job. Again, really very impressed with the goalie from John Glenn, Taylor White. He's done a nice job tonight.
He has, under the circumstances.
He had a lot of pressure.
Redirect another shot wide. Back to the point. Nice little wrist shot trying to get into the zone, and puck just comes out of the offensive zone. Bo Bates and couldn't hold it in. Back down at the other end. Nice job by the Thunder to keep that puck in. But coming to the wide side, boy, 3 Wolves Bay City Wolves on that side of the rink, and now coming back down into the offensive zone.
Good defense by the Thunder's number 10, Michael Reminder. A little bit of poke check and then a little check into the boards. Did a nice job taking the Thunder or the Wolves off the puck.
Poke check and a finish. That's a beautiful thing. Another nice opportunity at the goal. Jacob Wiltsey, as he got probably the 4th or 5th quality scoring opportunity of the night for the Thunder, but equal to the task is Grant Gerard.
Looks like we're going to have a penalty, Jeff, on the Bay City Wolves. I think Wolves and the Thunder, both of them are going to go off. Did not see who they were, but we'll listen for the voice of Wolf hockey, Eric Anderson, for the penalties.
Coincidental minors.
Oh, wow. Little pushing and shoving right in front of the goalie after the puck came. Was picked up by the goalie, was dead.
They don't want it to get too chippy tonight, so they're going to stay on top of it. Trying to count players out there now. They got 5, and are they going to be able to play 5-on-5 here? I guess they're going to with coincidental minors. That puck comes out right now with a burst of speed coming down the side. Great job defensively to cut the angle off by the Thunder. And that was the Thunder's number 15, Kozecki. And we're going to have a penalty by the Thunder. A little bit too aggressive in the corner. And I believe that's going to be a penalty on number 5, Lucas Pobans.
That looks like number 15 going in the box, Jeff. Greg Kosecki for the Thunder. So the Wolves, they have 1 in the box, and the Thunder have 2.
It's not where you want to have a meeting.
No, that is not where you want to meet. So the Wolves will have the man advantage for a little bit.
As David does a nice job of knocking that puck down and keeping it in the offensive zone. As they're going to move this thing down into the corner, try and set up shop. It was a nice attempt. Was thwarted. And watch out, because Thomas Gaynor here gets it. That puck slithered through as White was trying to stifle it. And Gaynor couldn't pass it to himself, came out of the zone. He's going to have to come back, see if they can come into the zone with some speed.
Another nice save by White for the Thunder, Jeff. Another shot on goal for the Bay City Wolves.
Well, David just about got his
yes, he did.
Hat trick as he's now coming behind. Look at the nice little pass in front to number 9, Noah Hayward. And just got that one knocked away in time, but Central really doing a nice job of the Wolves with that tape to tape.
Yeah, nice job by the Thunder clearing the puck, trying to kill the penalty, Jeff. The Wolves got the man advantage.
As David coming into the offensive zone, he's just got that thing on a yo-yo stick. As the Wolves do a nice job of keeping it in the zone. And it's tapped away by Gaynor once again. Nice feet save to keep that puck in the offensive zone for the Wolves. As the penalty just over half over.
He lost his edge by right there by the Bay City Wolves. Number 4. That was Cy Freisinger. But again, good pressure. Good job by Freisinger. Keep it in the zone, Jeff. And good pressure by the Wolves pretty much all night long.
Boy, and a nice save that time is number 16, Cameron Murray. Had a beautiful shot. The defense got in the way in enough time to get their stick there and knock that thing away. Getting that puck down the ice. And we've got a little pushing and shoving behind. As it looks like we're going to have a little cross check. 8 minutes left in our second period.
Going into the penalty box for the Bay City Wolves, number 16, the senior Cameron Murray. Cameron's from Western High School, the forward. And he will cross check, a little 2-minute penalty. And the Thunder will have the man advantage for the next 2 minutes, Jeff.
Well, an opportunity for Rocco Cammarata to get the top line out there and see if they can find a way to hit the back of the net.
Good opportunity, as you said, Jeff, for the Thunder. Let's see what the Wolves penalty scoring fellas can do, and they did a nice job getting it down the ice, taking a few seconds off.
Just clear that puck and reset up the defense. Thunder with some speed into the offensive zone. Up against the glass, and the Wolves are happy just to hold that thing there while that clock is moving. Try and kill that penalty off. Thunder just looking for some room to skate in the offensive zone. And another nice job by the Wolves to knock that puck out of the zone.
Yeah, good penalty killing by the Wolves, Jeff. Thunder trying to get some shots, but good blocking defense by the Wolves. They're going to skate around a little bit. They're going to change. And just in that change, number 23 was coming off the bench. Zach Simmer, excuse me. Nice job by the Thunder to intercept that pass, but that would have been a nice opportunity on the power play.
Well, a nice job by David with his eyes up as he was skating to see that materialize, and very nice defense to stop that from being a breakaway.
That was so close.
And we're going to have a holding as Gaynor comes and tries to get it on the backside, and another penalty.
Yeah, that's going to be against the Bay City Thunder. I think that's going to be going to the penalty box for the Thunder will be number 10. Michael Reminder, he's from John Glenn. He's going to go into the penalty box for 2 minutes. I think he's going to go with the slash. And again, the power play advantage for the Bay City Wolves.
When you see who comes right back out on the ice is David.
Yeah, he's had a terrific night tonight for the Wolves, Jeff. And he's a big young man, too.
As David was heading for the net, nice job defensively that time by number 15, Cam Floyd, to knock that thing away. And it looks like he's hawking David no matter where he's at on the offensive zone. As the penalty for the Wolves is over. Quickly heading to the bench so they can bring on another skater.
Looks like both teams are, no, they're still 5-on-4, Jeff. 1, 2, no, we're at, 5 on
full strength. As they cruise down again, boy, just being able to make it happen in the zone is Gaynor. And a nice screen out in front that time by number 6, Tyler David. But White holds his ground and is able to smother that puck as it comes near the net for a face-off off to his left.
Well, you look at Tyler David, Jeff, 6'3", 175-pound senior. Put some skates on him. He's a big fella. Did a nice job out in front of the net. But again, Taylor White of the Thunder with another big save.
As they drop that thing down, again deep in the zone. Here comes David as he flips that puck out, and it's just deflected wide again. As White has really been on his toes, and there's another Bay City Wolf score, and that looks like the hat trick for Tyler David.
Tyler David with his third goal of the evening, Jeff. That makes the score of the Bay City Wolves 5 and the Bay Area Thunder 0. We're about halfway through the second period. And again, pressure tonight, Jeff, by the Bay City Wolves on the Thunder. And they're just keeping it in their offensive zone, handling the puck, shooting it on goal, and then handling it if they miss, and another goal by the Bay City Wolves.
Well, I'll tell you, the offensive zone tonight, the Bay City Wolves have been relentless in the offensive zone, and the Thunder are just really skating on their heels. Another nice opportunity and a score for the Bay City Wolves. And that is 16, Cameron Murray. Little 5-hole for Murray's second goal.
Well, that's Cameron's second goal. You're right, Jeff, of the evening. And again, off the face-off and a nice job passing the puck. Murray out ahead of the play. Just kept it right on the ice, flicked it in, and another goal. And we're going to have a goalie change for the Bay Area Thunder. That's going to be Taylor White leaving, and coming in is number 30, Ian Eckel, another John Glenn Bobcat.
So one Bobcat to the other.
Yep.
Eckel will get a little bit of time between the pipes now and see if he can try and keep it out of the net. Another quality scoring opportunity that time for the Thunder.
Right, Cam Floyd with a big slap shot right there, Jeff.
Out in front again, a beautiful first save that time by Eichel.
Second period, power play goal scored by number 6, Tyler David.
That was a power play goal by Tyler David, and the assist came by number 10, Thomas Gaynor.
Goal scored by number 16, Cameron Murray.
Boy, another couple of great saves that time by Eichel.
And number 13,
4 minutes left in our second period. As again, the Wolves just continue to swarm the offensive zone. Sometimes it seems like there's 6 or 7 skaters out there in the offensive zone.
They are really quick tonight, Jeff. They are all over the puck, and they're everywhere on the ice. Nice stop right there by number 20, Miles Van Warmer. We have a timeout on the play. We'll face off just outside the blue line. Also want to thank all of our booster clubs, Jeff, all the booster clubs in Bay County helping us out this year with bringing sports on Bay County TV. Couldn't do without them. It's just been a great year so far, and we're not done yet.
Oh yes, got a great finish to the winter season and lots of fun spring sports as well, as we continue to try and bring the best all year long in all of high school sports here in Bay County. Again, the Thunder doing a little bit better job here in the second period, Mike, of getting some offensive opportunities, but they just have not been able to penetrate the pipes. Grant Gerard has been a very stellar defender between those pipes tonight.
Yeah, basically the Wolves have done a nice job defensively, Jeff, and offensively just keeping the pressure on, kind of dumping the puck in every now and then and shooting it on goal, but pressure is the key tonight for the Bay City Wolves.
As the Wolves trying to clear that puck, may have gotten up in the netting.
I think it did.
Tough to tell at the other end of the ice.
I think it went right above the referee and came down right behind him, Jeff. So we'll have another face-off just to the right of Grant Gerard, who's had a tremendous game tonight for the Bay City Wolves, and another save by Grant on in the far end.
Well, Gerard was able to see that all the way, so that's a pretty easy save for him. But you got to love the fact that the Thunder are at least starting to pepper the goal with some shots.
Yeah, they've had a few shots on goal here in the second period, Jeff. Wholesale changes for both squads. Another face-off just outside the left of Grant Gerard of the Bay City Wolves.
As the Wolves not able to clear that puck, now they are able to get it out. And a nice job and a great pass ahead. How about that nice toe save by Eichel, as he has come in and made a couple of spectacular
he's done
saves.
A nice job.
Since he
Nice
got
little
in.
kick save right there by the young man.
Able to get that frame out just wide enough to knock that puck away. Bay City Wolves trying to get it on the offensive zone.
Oh,
he realized he was still offside, so he had to let it go, hoping that somebody else would touch.
And somebody on the right wing was still offside, Jeff, so that'll come all the way back down right here in front of us. Absolutely great vantage point for us to broadcast tonight's hockey game up here in the corner, high up, and a good crowd on hand tonight for that at the Bay County Ice Arena.
Well, we needed this perch up here, and all we had to do is make one phone call. Nick Page, he's got all the connects in Bay County, and he says, hey, The crew needs to come up and make this happen. A nice shot that time by the Wolves' number 9 as that one just went wide by Hayward. Again, look at David. Tyler just doing a tremendous job, but nice stick handling defensively by number 5, Lucas Pobans, to knock that thing away. Puck is cleared again. David couldn't touch it until they all jumped back onside. David's going to go off the ice for a change.
Oh, nice check down there by number 9, Noah Hayward of the Bay City Wolves, Jeff. And again, man advantage. No, we're full strength, but nice pressure again by the Bay City Wolves. And the physicality right now, as you can see by the Bay City Wolves. I think we have another penalty.
About a minute and a half left in this second period.
Yeah, we do have another penalty.
Our officials tonight are really trying to do a nice job of keeping it under wraps as whenever you get a rivalry game going, tempers can flare.
Yeah, and these kids all know each other, Jeff. They're all from Bay County schools, so they're very familiar with each other. They played each other before, so again, another great opportunity for the Bay County schools to shine.
Another nice save for Girard. And hey, these kids have grown up playing against each other and with each other since they were 5 and 6 years old, and through the bantams and the mites and all those little junior divisions that get them up to where they're at here in high school. Let's see if the Thunder can make something happen here late in the period. And he brought his skates in, but the puck just stayed outside of the line as they tried to settle that puck in at the point.
We'll just face off just outside the blue line again, Jeff. Not much time left here in the second period.
Uno momento is left in the second period. Just over a minute. There we go. Trying to kick that puck out. Look at the speed coming down the ice for that Central Wolf, or to the Bay City Wolves. Again, I did it for the 10th time.
Who's counting?
Yeah. As that was number 16, Cam Murray, that just had the burst of speed. Murray again with the tip, and a nice job. Eichel comes in, and he has made 3 or 4 really nice saves since his arrival onto the ice.
Yeah, he's done a nice job tonight, Jeff. A couple other players that have been playing very well. Michael Reminder for the Bay Area Thunder. Also, Carson Kwapaszewski has played well for the Thunder also. Taking the face-off, number 21, Noah Gaffney.
Boy, look at that tic-tac-toe on the save. Thomas Gaynor with a score. Boy, he just had that thing. It looked like he was playing with his Duncan yo-yo out there. That's his 4th point of the night and 2nd goal.
Nice job by Gaynor, wide open in front of the goal, Jeff. Nobody picked him up, and that's going to make the score the Bay City Wolves 7 and the Bay Area Thunder 0. And a nice goal. Really tough goal right there. Not much time left here in the second period.
So the Thunder are going to try and make one last rush. So we're down to about 20 seconds left. As the Thunder trying to get one last scoring opportunity in before the end of the period.
And Girard with another nice save.
Boy,
a lot of people in front of him that time.
Just had the kick save, just saw it at the end. And we're going to probably come to the end of the period. At the end of our second period, it's the Bay City Wolves 7 and the Thunder nothing. We'll take a break and come back with all the action of the third period right after this on Bay County TV.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. We've got 25 employees who depended on it. And that's all that mattered to me. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll. Incredible.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance.
Plum Harris Insurance Agency in Bay City is your local independent auto owners insurance agency. Good evening and welcome back for the third period. Jeff Doan and Mike Wasdala along with you. Jared and Natalie Doan on the cameras. Nick Page producing and directing. 7-0, Mike. We found out in the second intermission, as I remembered from the last time.
Yep.
Anytime that score gets 8, the game is over.
Yep. Next goal by the Wolves, Jeff, will end this hockey game.
So the Thunder are hoping to either keep Central out of the net or see if they can find the net on their own end. As Gaynor comes down the ice, and you always have to watch when he's on the ice. He's just got a nose for that puck. As Central trying to bring that puck into their own offensive zone. Haven't talked about it at all yet, but Anna Phillips, number 6 for the Thunder, a female skater, is out there mixing it up with the boys and having some fun.
Saw her coming out of the locker room when we're coming back up to the booth, Jeff. And Anna is from Garber High School.
As the Wolves into the offensive zone, Gaynor was double teamed going to the net. They do not want him to have his hands on the puck. As we got some bodies down on the ice.
You know, Jeff, walking around the Bay County Civic Ice Arena, this place is hopping. There is people everywhere. There's practices going on the other rink. The older gentlemen, the
men's league,
the more experienced men are going to have a game tonight. So, you know, this place is really, really busy, and we're looking at 9 o'clock in the evening right now.
And, you know, I just passed my old neighbor, Rich Gillard, as he's going out there, and he's 50 and still skating and having fun.
I think we're all 50.
Yes, indeed. Some of us are more on the backside.
Yeah.
But we're still having a great time. As the Thunder trying to come into the offensive zone, the Wolves back at the other end. A very nice job
hit the
right
post.
off the post. You could hear it at the other end. A nice little wrister just sailed over the top of the crossbar.
Again, want to say thanks to our friends at Village Towing, Jeff. 2 locations, Huron Road in Collins, 706 State Street in Bay City. Air conditioning, engine repair, oil change, custom exhaust, semi and commercial towing. No job too big, no job too small. They tow them all at Village Towing.
They do it all indeed. They're tremendous. 2 locations in the Bay City area. The Wolves putting offensive zone pressure on again as that puck comes out. Just slapped in there. And I got to tell you, Eichel has done a really nice job since he got into the net. They've really settled things down for the Thunder. As that goes down the length of the ice, and that will be icing. And we'll take it down to the other end.
Well, we got a break in the action. Jeff, want to say a big thank you to the booster clubs of all the schools in Bay County. Also want to thank the superintendents, Mike View in Pinconning, Matt Schmidt and John Glenn, Matt Cortez in Essexville, Hampton, Brian Campbell, the principal of Bay City All Saints, Dr. Stephen Bigelow in Bay City. We want to thank all those folks for helping us out this year.
They certainly are all great supporters of what we're trying to do, and we're all about kids.
They do a fantastic job.
Thunder doing a nice job of getting a nice offensive opportunity there, and that was Michael Reminder, who's played a real nice game for the Thunder tonight.
Yep, I like the way that young man plays. Played very hard, hustling all the time.
He's controlling the puck here in the offensive zone. One of the few times tonight the Thunder have been able to settle that puck in a little bit.
Yeah, the referee's talking to him, telling him to keep playing, keep trying to dig that thing out.
Oh, nice job by the defense of the Wolves as they kept that puck out of the net. As there was a little piece of that far side post that was open. That thing tipped into the corner.
They dump it in, and Wolves are going to change when they dump it down in there, Jeff.
Boy, and again, just understanding where those passing lanes are and getting in those lanes to keep that puck on the other end momentarily. Down the ice go the Wolves as the Thunder play defense and just trying to flip that puck up to get it out of the zone. It does come out of the zone. Past neutral ice.
The puck took a little funny bounce when it came off the boards.
Here comes David the other end, and
nice.
He lets a slap shot go, and Eichel was up just equal to the task again between the posts for the Thunder.
Well, you can hear them talking out there, Jeff, can't you? They're communicating all the time.
Yep, and they know exactly what they're doing and where they're going. Look at David. He just gets the defense around, and they slap that puck together. And temporarily, the puck looked like it got away from Eichel.
I thought it did, too.
And he was looking around back before as the referee blows his whistle to stop the activity. And I don't know if that thing was trickling into the net or not.
Well, we got a Wolf penalty, Jeff. We'll cross-check. That penalty, it looks like it's going to be on number 10, Coach Gaynor. So a great opportunity here for the Bay Area Thunder on the power play. They're going to be a man advantage for the next 2 minutes. We'll wait to the voice of the Wolves, Eric Anderson. He'll let us know about the penalty. Be facing off right down here in front of us. Number 18 for the Wolves, Brendan Galliner. And number 14, Carson Kwapaszewski for the Bay Area Thunder.
I've just been told that Eichel is equal.
Equal, all right.
So that's
Excuse
why
us.
we have Natalie Doan now producing and directing here in the third period. She knows these things.
She's got her thumb on the pulse of all the activity here in Bay County.
As this third period, again, the Thunder, with one of the few times tonight they've been able to keep that puck down inside the...
Ooh, that just about got the referee in the yapper.
Down at the other end of the ice. The Thunder are going to reset it up about halfway through this penalty. And that thing hits the referee, maybe just keep that thing in play. As the central defense doing a nice job, Feisinger getting that thing out.
Well, a referee called a little hand pass right there, Jeff. I could hear him yell it all the way up here in our booth area. And he was very explicit hand pass, and it'll be a face-off. And they are going to put that right in.
There's only one zone you can hand pass it, and that's the defense. If it's in the neutral or the front, you can't do it. So they're going to bring it all the way down.
They are going to bring it all the way down into the Wolves zone.
And that's big, too, because trying to thwart off as Eichel did a nice job of redirecting. That came right off of the face-off. You don't really expect you're going to get a quality shot off of the face-off. That puck just jumps over the stick of Katke.
Bo Bateson ran that thing down, brought it back around the other side, and the Thunder will regroup. Looks like Brendan Phillips for the Thunder bringing it down the ice.
But Phillips had some speed.
Nice.
Look at the nice job by Gerard spreading that frame out and coming up with the puck and swallowing it.
Boy, he saw it all the way too, Jeff, and he was right there. And a big save for the Bay City Wolves, Grant Gerard, to maintain that shutout. 7-0, the Bay City Wolves over the Thunder about halfway through the third period.
David will take the draw for the Wolves. After he takes the draw, he just comes back and gets it himself. As they come down the ice, that puck was shot by number 9 on a play, Noah Hayward. Hayward back behind the net. Look at David back there kind of just cruising in the neighborhood, waiting for some loose change to pop out.
Again, a funny bounce off the boards, Jeff. Here come the Thunder. Well, 2-on-1.
The goalie's job is to take the shooter. The defender takes away the passing lane. So very well done that time by the Wolves. But that kind of play is not going to make Coach Gaynor happy that transpired. as they're holding David something fierce right now. And we're going to have a penalty. Oh, they're both going to go. They're going to send both number 21, Noah Gaffney, and I believe they're going to send David.
Yeah, they're both going to take a seat, Jeff. Did not see what was it, 2 minutes for holding?
Well, they were just kind of getting after each other, and David then tried to get away, and once he couldn't get away, then he decided that he was going to do something to make it worth his while being tangled up. Exchanged a few pleasantries, and they both head for another 2-minute session to cool off.
They were just talking about what McDonald's they were going to go to tonight.
3-on-1 coming the other way for the Wolves. Another shot high. Eagle with a nice job with the save, as he has just been non-penetratable since he's been in the net.
Yeah, he's had a nice game since he came in for Taylor White.
Yep, he's been very, very solid. As the Bay City Wolves trying to keep that thing down in the offensive zone. 10 minutes left in the third period.
Oh.
That thing sounded like it clanked off the outside of the post. As a redirection in the goal. And it will be a Bay City Wolf victory, 8-0, as they get the shutout victory. And we'll take a quick break, Mike, and we'll come back and put the wraps on this in just a moment on Bay County TV.
Ow, ow, ouch! My hip, my knee, my joints feel out of whack. Ow, ow, oh my! The pain, I can't take it anymore.
You don't think it'll happen to you, and you surely don't think it'll happen twice. I've lost 2 homes in my lifetime. First, it was a fire. My agent was right there and helped me rebuild. Then the tornado hit and destroyed everything again. Both times, my independent agent and auto owners took care of me like someone takes care of family.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance.
Plum Harris Insurance Agency in Bay City is your local independent auto owners insurance agency. Stop by our office at 706 South Euclid or give us a call to see how we can help with your home, life, auto, and business insurance needs. Good evening and welcome back to our Plum Harris Insurance sponsored postgame show here on Bay County TV. Mike, we had ourselves quite an event tonight, and the Bay City Wolves came out early and often, and they filled the back of the net.
Yeah, they did a really nice job tonight, Jeff. They had a lot of pressure all night long in the offensive zone. They put the puck on the net a lot, did a lot of good checking, keeping the puck inside their zone, and they came away with a big 8-0 win over the Bay Area Thunder.
You know, if you had to probably look for the Wolves, the 2 best players we saw on the ice tonight were probably David and Gaynor.
Yeah, I thought they both played very well. Gaynor had a hat trick, or David had a hat trick. Gaynor had 2 goals, but again, they were really, really good in the offensive zone. The ability to keep it in their zone, put the puck on the net, and come away with that big victory was a big win for the Bay City Wolves.
Now for Rocco Cammarata, that club tonight, you can tell they're getting better, but tonight, just on this given night, they just seem to be a little bit overmatched.
Yeah, they were a little bit overmatched, Jeff, but again, it was a great job by the Wolves doing what they did, just keeping it in their zone, putting a lot of pressure on on both goalies from the Thunder, and they never let up. They kept the puck in the zone all the time, and when they did get a chance to clear it, they were quick down to the other end of the ice.
Eagle, one of the bright spots for the Thunder. He came in midway through that second period, and he really slammed the door until that last goal.
Yeah, I thought he did a really nice job coming off the bench, filling in for White, taking care of business, made some nice saves, and I like White. I like White. He had some nice saves too. I think the Thunder got a nice team. They're a little bit short on numbers, but overall, I thought they played in stretches. I thought they played very, very well.
Well, impressed by both coaches in their pregame talk programs that I think will continue to do nothing but get better.
Well, you can see the passion by both guys, Jeff. Both coaches have a passion for the game. They love the game. They love the kids. They love doing what they're doing. And it was a great opportunity for us to be able to get back here to the ice arena and watch high school hockey. It was a lot of fun to watch.
Well, I'm talking to Rocco about big brother Bart, who we both know from many years back too. But it was just fun coming and being able to showcase another one of the great sports that the Bay County sports have to offer.
Yeah, it's nice to see what we've got going on here in Bay County, and hockey is part of it. And we've got some good hockey players here, Jeff. And you know, we talked during the game. This place is 9 o'clock, 9:15 at night. There's going to be a game going on with the older guys, the more experienced guys. The other rink had the hockey going on, practices, and the lobby was full. So this is a neat thing, and if you haven't been out here, it's quite a sight to see these two hockey rinks.
Well, we saw figure skating going on beforehand, so yeah, every moment that these ice times can be filled, they are utilized.
Yeah, they got public skating, and I think there was one little girl out there. She was probably 3 years old, maybe 4, and they were in high school working on their figure skating. So it's a great venue to watch a hockey game, and we always appreciate the ability to be able to come out here and do a game.
Well, it was a lot of fun tonight. Tonight it just happened to be the night of the Bay City Wolves coming up with an 8-0 victory over the Bay Area Thunder. Where our next broadcast is going to be Central and Western double dip on Friday night, and should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, boys and girls basketball, varsity, Jeff, between the Wolves and the Warriors, going to be a lot of fun. And we're kind of winding down the winter sports season, but we met last week and we kind of talked a little spring. We got a little schedule put together so far, so we've got a lot left to do. We got some winter sports, but we got a lot more to go.
Going to be a lot of fun, and we hope you enjoyed the hockey activity tonight. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon.
We'll see you from Central.